So glad to be with you.
This is the fastest Teachable Tuesday Q&A turnover.
And whole outfit turnover.
Yeah, quick change.
Like Superman.
All of my theater training really just came in handy.
Totally.
You know, different hair, different dress.
The whole thing. Guys, we are here to chat with you
Mm-hmm.
about all things Jesus, the church, being a woman.
Yeah.
What else? Blessed
Life,
is she.
prayer.
Life, prayer.
Community. Just all the buzzwords.
Yeah.
Sisterhood.
I need to
friendship,
take this off.
Catholic.
It's too jiggly wiggly.
Yeah, that's too much, Jenna. Too much.
My 4-year-old said to me the other day after she touched my arm, "Your arm is very jiggly wiggly."
Oh.
Very jiggly. I was like, "Oh, thanks. I'll start working out for you, Gabs."
Wow, Gabs.
You know? We're starting a fitness competition, guys.
In the
Do you want
office.
to tell them about it?
Well,
Because Beth's going to dominate.
I just learned about it yesterday.
What?
Well,
I told you about it.
No. I knew that it was a plan, but we did not have a date in mind.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know when this
Mother
was starting.
Teresa's feast day.
I didn't even know that. Mike just said after Labor Day. Which Labor Day is Mother Teresa's feast day. Mm-hmm. September 5th. Anyway, we're doing a fitness challenge in the office where... Are you going to get a gym membership?
Yeah. So I'm moving this Thursday, guys. Right when I move, getting a membership because there's a gym down the street.
Yeah, it's my gym.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Kelsey to join this gym. I don't feel good about that. Anyway,
I think she will.
Point being, the challenge is you have to go to the gym 5 days a week.
Yep.
For 45.
You have to work out 5 days a week.
Work out 5 days a week for 45 minutes, which I feel like that seems like a long time.
Long?
45?
Yeah.
Like I would normally do like 30 on a treadmill.
Right. So then you just do something else for 15.
Then like stretch. So Mary Kastner told me that she would go to the gym with me.
So sweet. I love that.
And she's going to teach me like a little lift routine, you know?
That's the best. Do you guys work out? Molly said that is a long time. Hi, Melissa.
Missy.
Does anyone else work out? Because
Molly, isn't 45 minutes a long time?
We're getting back into it.
So
you know what, Coach? What's his name? Nick?
What?
Coach Nike
Run Club.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, what is his name? I'm
Nick.
No.
Mike.
No.
Let me pull it up.
Quit. What is his name? That's gonna drive me crazy. It's not
I have to
Andy.
re-download it. That's how long it's been
What's
since
his
I've worked out.
name?
Gloria, what do you do for
It's
workout?
Like I'm trying.
Guys, okay.
Gloria, you work out. I
Also,
would
you can
believe
ask
that.
us any questions. Take classes. The hour goes by quick, Joyce said.
Here's the thing, Joyce. In order to take classes at my gym,
you have to like upgrade.
You have to have a higher membership. So I'm just on the cheap plan.
Look at all these girls working out.
You love classes, Cal?
What?
I
run collegiate track and cross country.
Exercise is good for the soul. That's what we're talking about, Caitlin. So we're gonna do 45. We didn't even tell them.
Discipline session is all for you, Caitlin.
I didn't tell them.
What?
Oh my gosh, no.
What's
Get out of
happening?
here. When I watch action movies, that makes me
it's basically getting your heart rate up for 45 minutes.
Again,
You know what I mean?
I feel like 30 would be fine, but here we go with 45.
Beth started trying to change the rules. I can't with you.
What is his name?
I'm pulling it up. Keep
I
talking.
used to follow him even.
Keep talking.
Okay. Chris? Andy?
No.
Darn it. Okay. So here's the competition. $1,000.
$1,000. I don't think we've told Nell the competition. Nell and Liv are invited to this. And Vinny.
5 minutes. Now, 45 minutes, 5 days a week. And the person who does it for the longest will win $1,000. That's our office competition.
Yes.
We need a name for this.
Competition.
No, like a fun
office.
Do you know what I mean?
Aerobics.
Back on the starting line. Actually,
what's
we're on the starting line now. Again,
what's your name?
Chris.
No.
It always starts with the athlete. Without you, I'm just a coach hanging out at the
I'm
starting
motivated
line.
already.
But when you show up,
what's your name,
I've
Coach?
got
He's gonna tell
purpose.
us.
So thank you for showing up. And thank you for starting this run. I'm Coach Bennett.
Bennett!
Running Global Head
Coach Bennett.
And I'll
Michael,
Sorry, guys.
Nike. Coach
Sorry.
Bennett.
I had to remember what his name was.
Coach Bennett.
Bennett.
Nike Run Club is sponsoring this.
Coach
So
Bennett,
Coach
hi.
Bennett, we love Coach Bennett.
We love you, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go look thy way. That way you do it every time. No excuse. Jerry, what is the way? Dance party class. That's fun.
Okay, that's very cute.
Volleyball league.
Stop.
Yes, please.
That's very sweet. Okay, so
on your stationary bike.
Doesn't it seem like a great idea? Hi, Sarah.
Okay, did you tell them how you win in the competition?
Yeah, you have to keep
doing
it the longest.
Yes.
Yeah. So the minute you miss a day of your 5 days a week, and what day does it start? Sunday or Monday?
September 5th.
So then you have through the weekend. You could do Saturday.
Yeah, you have 7 days to do 5 days of work.
But you know what I mean? Like if it started on Sunday, I know what I mean. It's fine. Strongest is she. Okay.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Start September 5th, Nell.
Yeah.
We got to tell Liv.
That's a great idea. Kelsey, I would like to know what everyone listens to. What does everybody do when they work out?
I just need to stock up on Band-Aids and Tylenol.
Band-Aids now. You need Band-Aids? What are you doing?
You guys, do you listen to Nike Run Club?
Blisters. That is a good idea.
Do you guys listen to Nike Run Club? Do you listen to Spotify? Apple Music?
What are you doing? You're going to do Coach Bennett.
Workout music?
Cardio drumming? What is this? Okay, so I recently went back to the gym.
Jerry, this is brilliant.
And I pulled up my gym playlist.
Okay.
And I was going for it. It's just a playlist I've made over the years. It's like all my favorite, like, there's like a beat that I like. I like a certain genre. I like to be motivated. I like for it to be, whatever.
Nothing.
So, anyway, I started listening to it.
I'm with you on that.
And even though it doesn't have I don't have any cussing or anything super vulgar.
Okay.
I just noticed it didn't make me feel good. So then one morning I was on the treadmill and I made a little morning, what did I call it? Happy workout. And I put upbeat worship on it and songs that were just happy. And I was like, wow, I am getting all the way around. Wow.
I have a worship workout list. I'm going to drop the link.
Oh, thanks, Jenna. I need that.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep talking.
Okay, so I made a new playlist and I found that it really helped. In addition to the endorphins, it just helped to listen to good things. You know what I mean? I do not like podcasts. I'm not into podcasts. Even just walking, I'm not into that on the treadmill. YouTube music.
What do you listen to?
Rosary workout.
Hallow has a new exercise section to listen to.
Are you kidding me,
They even have a running rosary.
No. Wait. Now, that's Caitlin, that's such a runner thing to say. You're just
Caitlin, you're amazing.
You don't need the music to motivate you the way I do. You're just in your running zone. What do they call that?
Do you guys want to do this with us? And you're chasing your grandsons. There you go. I'm going to find cardio drumming on YouTube. Beth and I have talked about if we should start a Facebook group for people who want to work out.
I think it would be really fun, actually. But we got concerned people would get a little intense.
I mean, Caitlin sounds intense, but she sounds lovely.
I want Caitlin to coach me.
Yeah, Caitlin, honestly. Can you teach us how to work out for 45 minutes?
When we start
endurance workout.
When Jenna gets the gym membership back at our gym.
Yeah, Thursday.
I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, me too.
And one of our other writers who's in our small group, Mary Ruth Hackett, she goes to that gym too. Nice. We love this gym. Love this gym. It's just
I love Mary Ruth more than the gym.
Big windows. It's bright. All kinds of varieties of people. Do you know what I mean? It's not all hardcore people. It's last time I was there, I saw this little elderly couple just working out together.
Stop. Yes. They probably came from the chapel too.
Probably. Oh my gosh, speaking of, this hasn't happened since I've been back.
Okay.
But I used to go, especially early in the morning or at night, and there would be Eucharistic adoration on one of the TVs. Yes,
they always have EWTN on.
Yeah, I'm is this owner Catholic? I've never figured out why that happened, but it was really nice.
So cool.
Anyway, love this gym. Jenna's going to join. And then Mary Kastner, who does worship on our revival nights, on our retreats, she's going to come. She's very fit. She's very fit. She's very disciplined.
Yeah.
We go on these trips on revivals and retreats, and we'll get in at midnight. Mary will change and go to the gym.
That's amazing.
Mary will get up in the morning and go to the gym before we go to the church.
Susan says, I do at-home Get Healthy You workouts. I'm already feeling it, guys. I can't wait to go home and do a workout today.
Do you know what? During the pandemic, I did those videos, those walk-at-home videos, and I was like, these are actually amazing. So if anybody's like, I can't get a gym membership, just YouTube, walk at home.
I love you. I did a beginner body 20-minute workout. It was not beginner. I was dying for like
Is
days.
this the one you were on the stairs? Did you have to do something on the stairs?
No, it's just your own body.
I do.
It was horrible.
I do feel like those beginner workouts are like not beginner.
Yeah. In the remember the comments I sent you? It was like, can you do one for someone who's never moved in 5 years? I was like, that's me. I need that one. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on besides working out?
Yeah, guys.
We're prepping for working out.
There's
Anyone
a
else
lot
do this?
of mental
You don't
work.
actually work out. You just think about it.
There's a lot of mental prep that has to go into this.
Totally.
A lot of pep talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop Sugar Fitness. I like her too.
Oh, Molly. Yeah, I like them as well.
Also, Susan, I've always wanted to try the bar place. What's it called?
Bar.
Is
It's
that what
called
it's
Bar.
called? Bar?
Yeah. Bar Fitness. Bar.
Yeah.
Bar 3. Bar Lifestyle. There's something.
Yeah.
There.
Have you guys seen our Bible tabs? Can you show
Bobby.
them?
Bobby's here. Hi, Bobby.
Bobby's been talking all about
Body
working out.
Project. I didn't know that, Bobby. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I wish Kelsey was in here right now to tell you about her Zumba experience because it's a great story.
Kelsey, can you come in and tell us?
Kels? She's not watching anymore.
Will there be a BIS retreat in the fall in Phoenix?
Not in the fall.
Tell them all the deets.
We'll have our flagship retreat here in Phoenix, February 17th and 18th. We're getting ready for tickets to go on sale.
Yeah, like today?
Next week?
Tomorrow? Tomorrow.
What were we waiting for? Oh, right. Kels? Do you want to tell everybody about Zumba?
What is the Zumba thing?
I thought
She doesn't even remember the Zumba story.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just keep it quick. I went to a Zumba class once. And it was like 30 minutes of like people doing coordinated moves. And I never got the rhythm the whole time. And I'm like, finally, this is over.
Yeah.
And then the instructor goes, all right, now we're going to move into the more choreographed section of the class. And I left because I was like, I can't do this. This is embarrassing. I just don't have very good rhythm. So I won't be doing Zumba.
Sad, Kels.
I can do like the bikes where you just pedal to songs, but not.
Oh, that's spin class.
Spin.
I died at spin class.
Yeah, it's harder than it looks.
I honestly thought I would pass out.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do spin.
Yeah, it's a horror show now.
Anyways, I really just came in here to give you this if you wanted to show them Bible text.
I do. Datey, how do you say your name? Is it Datey? Thank you, Kels. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
Kels?
You guys, we got Bible tabs. Look at them. There's you can't see them because it's not on autofocus. But they're gold.
Yeah.
They're like gold shimmer.
They're beautiful.
What's that called? Foil? It's not foil. It's just like
No, they are really beautiful.
They're like a cream with gold.
The font is very beautiful as well.
And they would go with like any Bible, which I'm super pumped about. I just love them. They're on our website. Anyway,
check them out, guys. Check them out.
I thought the Bible was in here, so I wanted to show you.
You
Spin
are
class.
back here.
Horrible. Truly. Okay.
Is that something you say? What the heckles? That's hilarious.
Bobby,
Never heard that before.
I'm so glad you have a fellow friend named Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
I'm glad you're here
Oh,
too.
Bobby, welcome.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Okay, Datey asked.
Yeah.
Oh, did we finish about retreat? It's coming on sale
February
tomorrow.
17th and 18th. Oh,
It'll be on our
tomorrow. That's
website.
news to me.
Yeah. Why
Right.
not? What were we waiting for? You know what I mean?
Well, I was waiting for one thing.
What
But,
was it?
well, I was waiting for this sister to get back to me, but you know how religious are.
Well, we're not going to change the date for the.
No. But I was like excited to tell people she's coming.
Well, we could tell them when she is coming.
Great. We'll do that.
You know?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we put it for sale or wait for the sister?
No, we cannot wait on sisters.
Sister, are you here, sister? Can you answer Beth's
Definitely
email?
not here because she's cloistered. So,
how's she going to get out?
well, I mean, I was just asking. I was shooting for the fences. You know what I mean?
I think it's the moon.
Hitting for the fences?
I don't
Darn
know.
it. Swinging for the fences?
I think it's swinging. Swinging for the fences. Okay. Do we have a
Baseball.
community in New York?
Yes.
Let's look.
Yeah.
blessedisshe.net/regional-groups. This is where we find the groups
Now you know.
that we have.
Scroll on
So I'm
down.
going to give you the link,
New York.
and then I'm going to scroll and look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Look
Where's
at
New York?
Ireland's on there.
New Jersey, New York. We
Cuties.
have 5 groups in New York.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
That's only the ones that are registered. There is a a group run, right? A city group, a New York City group on Facebook. Yeah, so you could search for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you could search, if you're on Facebook, you could search Blessed is She New York.
Yeah.
And then that will come up also.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Nell asked a question. Let me go read it. I love that you bobbies are chatting in the com box.
Oh, yeah, Ireland.
Sorry, you did ask me earlier, Ireland, and I really appreciated you asking me this.
Jenna.
How am I feeling about moving? Ireland asked. I'm so excited. So excited. But I'm just not a great mover, I think. You know.
I've been very impressed with your systems this round.
Oh, thanks.
You know?
Well, last time we moved, we had COVID, and we had a broken pipe and a 30-foot trench in our house.
That was a trauma move.
So we moved very quickly. But yeah, this time's been more calculated.
I mean, extremely organized.
Yeah. Praise God for my in-laws. They're really incredible. It's really important what family you marry into. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're such a gift. Anyway, so they've been very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do it without them.
You've been doing a lot of purging.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love purging so much.
Oh, me too.
So it was like very exciting to have like a reason to do it.
Yeah.
So I have like nothing, which is the best. I've been living with, you're supposed to like move all of your things, but kind of keep essentials for clothes and stuff. And I'm like, I could just live with this. Does anyone care that I wear a black shirt every time I Besides Beth. Beth would like me to have some color so that
I just feel like
wouldn't be so sad and so beautiful
opposite today. That's not what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel the opposite. I feel like, why are you Anne of Green Gables this morning? And you
Oh, I thought you meant me. I was like, does Anne wear black?
No, I don't even know that story.
I've never seen that movie.
Me either. I've never read the books either. But do you know what I mean? It's very like, I'm very Little House on the Prairie with my florals and my like whatever. And Jenna comes in like very in her uniform, minimal capsule, just very cool. And I'm like, I just feel like
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Opposites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, Nell said, Beth, can you share more about the life changes you made after this retreat?
I'm
so motivated to get back on a budget.
Oh yeah, this was my 8th day and it was in 2020. So I've had time. I've had time.
Is Brooklyn a character in Anne of Green Gables?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, the biggest one was the budget. And second to that, I really connected to that was that I had to learn how to cook. I did not know how to cook. And that was a real like shame for me. I felt like I wasn't a woman. I felt like I wasn't an adult. I ate out a lot. And I always had the excuse of like a ministry schedule, a ministry lifestyle, a busy lifestyle. I'm with people all the time, you know, but ultimately I just wasn't like settled. I wasn't rooted at home. So I learned how to cook from Nell.
That's pretty incredible. Nell's going to teach me next. I'm next on her docket.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. She said, once you move, can we do Sunday cook dates? Do you want to join us?
Yes.
Great.
Nell, can I do it? We had such a good time. I mean, I don't want to speak for you now, but I loved it so much.
We need a Nell cooking class like on YouTube.
I actually think this is a brilliant idea. Do you know what I mean? We should have the Facebook group with the working out and then like a cooking class. It honestly, and when I started talking about that, I think I posted on Instagram like one time, the insecurity that I had felt all of my adult life that I didn't know how to cook. And people came out of the woodwork and said like, I don't know how to do that either.
Yeah.
And anyway, there are many, many reasons that I think we just live kind of a very busy life. We can be very transient. Not everybody grew up like eating dinner at home around a table or like being taught how to do that.
Yeah.
And one of the great graces that I really fell in love with baking. I never baked. I never had any interest in it. And it's a great joy for me now. And again, I had time. So I like got supplies over time. Nell sent me supplies over time. We made different recipes. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, Sarah, that I like cooking now, but I feel confident that I know how to do it. Does that make sense?
Totally. Which is nice.
And that it was like so good for my confidence and just like, it's kind of a psychology word, but like my integration as a person. There wasn't like this part of me that felt inept or like, what's the word I'm looking for?
That's a good word.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah, I also love cereal. And that's when Mike and I started dating, I would just eat cereal all day. Like I never ate any food ever. Like since high school and on, I just never ate food. I'm just not into food.
Yeah.
Anyway, but now I have children and they like can't just eat cereal all day. And anyway, it's just a real pain point. So I'm excited for my Nell cooking classes.
It was a source of a lot of joy and grace for me to cook with Nell. Now, I'm not trying to volunteer you for this, but I actually think it would be really cool. I'm seeing some interest in the comments here.
If we also start a Facebook group, Cooking with Nell.
Honestly, Emily! Hi, Emily!
What?
Emily wants to do it too.
Emily.
Seriously.
That's cool, Nell. I didn't know you didn't know how to cook well until marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Anyone else not know how to cook?
Yeah, so that was the big fruit of my retreat. It was much more practical. I was there. I wanted to be with Jesus. I'm just like, I'm a Mary. I just wanted to sit at Jesus's feet. And this priest, God bless him and reward him, because I mean, it was very hard to hear, but it was like, you want to be married. You want to have a family. There are certain things, like you need to feel more confident and more at home in a home. And he was right.
Wow.
Yeah. No, totally. Like Hamburger Helper.
Yes.
Totally. Yeah.
I'm drinking a flat white. Do you like flat whites?
I love a flat white.
Kimberly, I don't think you understand the level of anxiety I feel in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Even doing like a simple thing, there is absolutely no joy that I have found in it. But I think if I feel convicted to do it, the Lord will pour out graces for me to actually like find little bits of joy in it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that little bit of joy is doing it with a friend.
Totally.
I've never tried that. Maybe it will be fun to do it with Nell.
It was very fun.
Because when I look at a recipe, all I see are a lot of things that I don't have on hand. And now my anxiety level has risen to a 20.
Yeah.
And I just want to go back to my room with a bowl of cereal.
This is the thing. It takes a lot of prep. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. I almost talked about this earlier and then I was like, oh, that's silly. But here it comes again.
Okay.
I found this guy on Instagram called Tidy Dad. I don't know what all he does or talks about. I'm not endorsing him. But he talked about cleaning and like organizing a home in a way that made a lot of sense to me. He said, like, keeping your house in order feels overwhelming because you're trying to do 3 things at once.
Ooh.
You're trying to organize and tidy and clean.
Yes.
But there's an order. You actually have to organize to find out what you need in your home. So the purging, what do you use, what's necessary. And then you tidy that on the daily and then you deep clean. But you really can't clean until you've tidied and when you have a bunch of extra stuff in your house. So even just like mentally understanding, okay, organizing is different from tidying, is different from cleaning, was very helpful to me. And then he said something fascinating, that in their home, they have a division of how they do like labor, keeping the house running. And he said, for me, I'm a teacher. I'm like I'm lesson planning. I'm talking to students. I'm in my head a lot during the day. And so I like to clean because it's very physical. But my wife is with the kids and very physical during the day. And so her like division of chores or I don't want to say chores, but you know what I mean? Things that need to get done are mental, like grocery shopping and meal planning, like things that you have to set out and plan for that require a lot of mental energy. And so that was very clarifying to me to realize like, oh, there's a lot of mental energy that goes into things like cooking, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, I hope that's helpful for someone. Like if you're running into a block, it could be just the mental preparation of it.
Well, I think what's hard is that like I have to be doing all of those things.
Total and all at once.
So then it is hard to have any mental capacity because it's like, well, I'm doing the physical and the mental.
Yeah.
Now it's like run out of mental space.
Yeah.
So maybe it is like realizing that, talking to your spouse about that and being like, hey, I need some help in this area. So my mental capacity can be freed up to do X, Y, or Z or my physical capacity, you know?
Yeah. His name is Tidy Dad. He has a website as well. And he like very humbly and vulnerably shares like he had like a nervous breakdown essentially.
Wow.
And he realized like he was trying to pursue this career in like administration and anyway, just became so overwhelmed with family life and work. So he went back into the classroom, they like live in a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 kids in New York. And he figured out like how to have their home. And really that gives him like mental space and peace, you know? It's very connected, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, BD.
Yeah.
Guys, do you have any more questions?
I think just in the vein of Teachable Tuesday and discipline, we're always growing in these different ways. And it's overwhelming when we try to do them all at once. But, you know, I just started with a budget. And once I like met with Eric and I got that rolling, then I started meeting with Nell. And I didn't give up eating out or like my old ways right away, but I like made one meal once a week, you know? And so like I stepped by stepped it, you know?
Step by step. How can home management intersect with our prayer life?
Oh gosh. Well, you know, Nell, I was just reading this morning, Practicing the Presence of God by Brother Lawrence. And the chapter I was reading, the conversation I was reading was all about just being present to God through like praise, like Thanksgiving, just being united to him in your heart as he's cooking, as he's doing the dishes. So I think it really is all about like the posture of the heart, right? I mean, you can probably speak to this more because it's easier for me just doing that by myself.
Talking about routines too. And I think that that's really important is like for me, I have to have the routine of like the house being a certain way when we go to sleep so that when I wake up in the morning, there is like space and capacity for my set aside prayer time. So it's not like I wake up and there's like an explosion in my house and I can't focus on the Lord because there's like so many things that like baseline need to be done for the rest of our family to function. Instead, it's like, all right, let's put in these 10 minutes at the end of the day to clean up and have all of this done so that in the morning there's like capacity.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
There's another account, like a minimalist mom that I don't follow anybody, but I've like seen her stuff, you know, and the algorithm figures out what you like. She talks about every single night they do a 10-minute tidy. And it is that different thing of like just having a tidy space first thing in the morning makes room for you to be present to the Lord and to your people.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Love the baby steps to get the changes done. Poco a poco.
Totally.
Yes. I was going to say totally.
And you know, Bobby, I was in prayer this morning and I was just asking the Lord, like, this is so simple, but I really think it's the first step. Like, Lord, will you help me this? Just totally honestly, I said to the Lord, will you help me eat? Like, I'm struggling so much and like, I don't know what's best for my body. I don't feel very good. I've tried so many different things. So will you teach me how to eat? Will you teach me how to have a relationship with food? Right. And I just think like, will you teach me how to homeschool? Will you teach me how to cook? God, can we do this together? But I think asking for help right away is very big.
That's beautiful. I think also we really have to understand and like accept a growth mindset in our lives. Like, I don't know if some of us are just predisposed to a fixed mindset and some are predisposed to a growth mindset, but I just think that's something we have to adopt in every area of our lives, in prayer, in home management, in being a parent, in being a friend. Like, how we are right now is not the way that we're going to be forever.
Yes.
The Lord will continue to purify us of sin, of all of those things, but also like change us and soften us to become the person that he envisions us to be. And that is a growing process. It's not stagnant. We're not going to be this way forever. Like, I have stopped eating cereal, even though I did it forever and I like love it. I don't know. I know that sounds really silly, but
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know, to even be like, Lord, help me have a growth mindset. Like, teach me that I have somewhere to grow into, someone to grow into. That doesn't mean he doesn't love us right where we are right now.
Right.
But he has something in store, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Sarah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, that's great.
Sometimes I feel like I'm
different Sarah, but sure.
Where?
Down lower.
Oh. I so needed to hear this conversation. I was praying this morning about feeling not enough as a mom.
The Lord chose you for those girls.
Yes.
You know, so you have him, you have everything that you need. But yeah, we're all learning and growing. Jenna is 6 kids in and learning every day. You know?
Yeah.
Are you finding another one?
Yeah, other Sarah. Sometimes I feel like I'm in or approaching desolation, but legit, I just haven't eaten, slept enough, or exercised enough. But mom life often has sleep, etc. sacrificed. How do you gauge that?
Yeah. Do you have thoughts, Jenna?
Yeah, I think telling the Lord is a lot of what I do when I think sticking to your prayer time, being resolutely determined to have prayer. Even if sleep is sacrificed, even if exercise is sacrificed, that prayer is not, because ultimately from that source, everything else will fall into place and come into fruition. Obviously not at the, I was going to say at the expense of like physical or mental health, but really like the Lord will do that. Like he cares for you even more than you care for you.
Yes.
So to just say like, Lord, where do you want me to fit this in? Or I'm so upset that I only slept for 3 hours last night. Like, please give me the grace to function today. And please give me 20 minutes of time to do a beginner body workout on YouTube. I don't know.
Well, I think what you're saying about like realizing I just haven't eaten or I haven't slept, I have to talk to myself a lot. And sometimes it's the Lord who reminds me, but sometimes it is just becoming aware, like I haven't had any water to drink. Like I'm kind of headachy. My body feels weird. I need to drink some water. Or like I didn't sleep well last night. So I'll say to myself, like, it's okay. You didn't sleep great last night. So we're going to start our bedtime. I like parent myself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just to be gentle with yourself and to take care of the needs that you can attend to in the moment, like having a snack. And when I say having a snack, having the kind of snack that will fuel you as opposed to like fill or satisfy a craving, you know?
Yeah, not cake.
Well, I was just thinking like, this is so silly, but yesterday I was like really hungry and we have some different snacks here in the office. And there are certain snacks that I would like to eat because I like them.
Sure.
But we have these like mini beef sticks.
Yeah.
And I needed protein and I ate that tiny little beef stick.
Yeah.
And it was like I was born again. Do you know what I mean? I was like alive again. My eyes were open. Like it just was what settled me. But I wanted to eat something else, you know?
Totally.
Yeah. Also, just never going to stop saying water. I'm not even trying to be cute about it. I just don't.
Yeah.
I said to myself this morning, today's priority is to drink water because I haven't been drinking enough water. Yeah. Gosh, you guys.
Bobby said my nighttime prep to get ready for getting all the kids to school in the morning makes a huge difference in my mental health. That's amazing.
Bobby, that right there, my friend, that's a preview of next week's Teachable Tuesday.
Molly, I did read A Mother's Rule of Life, which has been super helpful for you to set a routine with the aim of making a contemplative life. That's beautiful.
I mean, a rule of life, there's a reason it works in religious communities. Yeah. We need that. There's a reason it works for children, and we're children. We're God's children. We need a routine. I
love this Central California situation happening in the comments.
You guys get together.
Yeah, get together. Beth, I'm with you. Yeah. Misha said, as far as having discipline to eat foods that my body loves, I've been binge eating at night for years and can't seem to stop. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah. You're not alone.
Do not be embarrassed. No. Thank you for bringing that into the light. Mm-hmm. I can struggle with the same thing. I'm just zoning out. I'm just eating. I'm not even hungry. I'm going to tell you something that is maybe a little bit also embarrassing.
Okay.
But when I find that I'm overeating, eating at home, I'm realizing it's because I'm not thinking about eating while I'm eating. I'm eating and watching something, or this is the worst. I'm eating standing up. I know you've heard this before. I have heard this before, and yet I'm still doing it. So a few months ago, the Lord asked me to sit down and have dinner with him. So I got 2 placemats and I set the table. And like, I just have a little coffee table. I live in a studio. I set the table. I light a candle. I ask him what he wants to drink. I literally fill up a glass of water for the Lord. I have a playlist I'm going to start crying. Actually, it's like very tender. I have a playlist called Dinner for Two.
No.
I've never even told Jenna this.
This is insane.
And I don't watch. I like seriously am emotional. It's like it's like so saved my life, you know? And I don't always do it because there's something that's like painful at times about life. And it's like it feels easier to zone out, you know? I'll just like eat and watch something and like or scroll, you know? And so I started setting the table. And it's like sometimes we don't really say anything, but the room is so full of him, you know? And sometimes I talk out loud to him and I just like start crying. I'm so moved. Sometimes he asks me to get up and dance with him. Like it's very, very tender. So anyway, I just share that to see if maybe I'll share my Dinner for Two playlist with you and or make your own, you know? It's just like very beautiful, subtle worship. Yeah.
Gloria said, disordered eating for me looks like eating so fast I'm not even chewing enough, eating
Gloria.
just to eat. So now I sit down and make sure I chew and pray while I eat.
Yeah.
I'm terrible about eating alone, social eating. So I will talk to him whenever I have to eat alone.
Yeah, you guys, it's important. I don't know. It was embarrassing for me to share that with you, you know, that I'm like praying and asking God to teach me how to eat. But like, thank you for meeting me in that vulnerability and sharing your own stuff. Obviously, you're not alone. I'm with you in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're growth mindset here for all of us.
Totally.
Yeah.
You guys, I have like a favorite treat that I eat at night. I just told Beth how unhealthy it is. Like I looked it up on Google.
I don't feel like you hardly eat it that often. You might want to, or maybe
anyway,
I don't know.
I didn't eat it last night, and instead I had shrimp tacos, which were much healthier.
Good friend.
Just one step at a time.
Yeah.
I'm still mourning the loss of it.
I don't think you can like never have it. You know?
I mean, those are some bad nutrition facts.
Maybe I don't know enough about carbs. I wasn't like scandalized by that number.
You guys, the amount of carbs in this thing I was eating was 265.
I mean, do you want to tell them what it is?
No.
Okay. You don't have to.
No, because I don't want to ruin it for someone else. You guys, if you feel convicted, you could look up your foods.
Jenna, I'm going to share.
Or start cooking. We're going to start cooking.
I'm going to share my Dinner for Two playlist with you guys. Can I text it to you so you can put it in the comments here?
It's so funny that you're talking about budgeting and cleaning. I'm really going to have to work on my budget if I'm going to quit my job, and we're now working on decluttering and cleaning our house. Carol, that's amazing. Decluttering is the best. Oh. Steph Salinas, I recently started sitting with my kids to have lunch with them instead of serving them and getting back to work, and even the time together fills me.
That's incredible.
I
love
that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, how much do I just put plates for my kids and walk away? Try to like get stuff done then. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's beautiful stuff. It's a real sacrifice. Sounds like it's filling you up.
I mean, again, I've lived alone for so many years. I recently visited some friends in Louisiana, and they have older kids and then one little kid. Okay. But all the big kids came home because I was coming over. It was like very touching.
I love that.
And we like plated up lunch and sat at the table and talked. And I was like, this is crazy.
It's so sweet.
It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
But like until I started eating dinner with the Lord at night, it's very rare for me to have a family dinner, you know? Yeah.
Totally.
I texted it to you.
Oh, sorry.
Is that my computer? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I texted it to you, but it's my computer. Great.
It works.
Guys, here's my little Dinner for Two playlist. Oh my gosh, I love that there are well prayer partners in the comments talking to each other.
What?
Guys, why are you so cute? What else?
Excuse me. Okay, what? Is this the California peeps?
Oh.
My parish usually participates in the BIS Lent devotional and has meetups like twice a month.
Wow.
But they also have a book club and meet twice a week.
Wow.
It's a women's mom ministry that gathers. That is so cool. Speaking of that, our Phoenix nights are starting September 12th. Who is here in Phoenix and going to join us?
I'll be there.
St. Teresa's in Phoenix. It's going to be a 7-week series. So it's a 7-week series. Please invite any and all friends. You don't have to do anything to prep for it. You just come as you are and bring a friend. Gloria, are you here?
No, Gloria's.
Oh, is this the Cali? Is this the Cali combo?
Mindy, are you? This is gonna sound weird.
Okay.
Are you at Solano? Anyway, you guys get connected.
This is the best. We love chatting with you guys.
Yeah,
thanks for hanging with us.
Great convo. Thanks, friends.
Thanks for chatting.
Thank you for chatting, Jenna.
Now I know why Gabby always says to want to chat. I must say chat a lot.